Alright, so I decided to get creative. Instead of throwing out my gaming cases, I decided to kind of do something fun where I'm going to take thumbtacks, and hang them from the ceiling so they can dangle. And it's going to look pretty cool if my mind's eye is good, for the lack of a better word. So I got quite a few of them here. So, yeah. I bought these two yesterday, Friday. Very first time playing Zelda ever. And I am extraordinarily impressed. I love the gameplay so far. Yeah. I'm very, very impressed. I think I believe I'm officially a Zelda fan now. So I'm really happy. Always been a Donkey Kong Country fan. And of course, my main reason why I bought this game is Mario 64. So Mario 64 is a real huge impact on my life, and as a child, as an adult, and it's really brings back a lot of good memories when I was a kid, and I would be glued to the TV playing this. I've never played Mario Sunshine. I've played probably one level of Mario Galaxy, which I enjoyed, but the main reason why I bought this game was because of the Mario 64. Again, that's my go-to game right there. Absolutely infatuated with it. So yeah, I'm glad to see that brought over to the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some arts and crafts, I guess, something creative, also to free up a little bit of space on my floor and drawers and everything else. I even got, from my Nintendo 3DS XL. So, I'm a huge gaming fan at heart. Video games have always really had a major impact on my life. As a child, going through a lot of grotesque, unfortunate things, and video games was always one of my greatest escapes. So I, definitely major shout out to the entire gaming industry. I don't gaming discriminate. I love video games. With that said, I am a little particular with, my favorite genres and all that, but that's really neither here nor there. So, but I will definitely show you the aftermath of my creation, my little, creativity and all that. So yeah, just figure, instead of throwing them out or something, or whatever, I'll just there's, you know, something all, you know, I could do. What I do, I tie a little knot and I place it, simply place it in here, close it, and then I give it a nice gentle pull to where it won't come out completely, come off, and now it dangles. So, just something fun, something creative, something that I feel like, you know, I can connect well with, and, you know, something I can wake up in the morning or simply walk into my bedroom and say, hey, video games, this is fucking awesome. You know, again, like I said, I love video games. Great escape. And I'm using ribbons to do it. Okay. I was going to use fishing string, fishing wire, or whatever, but kind of felt like, I don't know. I readily had this available that I use for my hats. And I figured, why the hell not? You know, so I'm just going to go ahead and test it out. I think it's going to look really great. And I'm really happy with the idea. So I'm going to put it to the test. And I have no doubt that it's going to look phenomenal. It's going to look really great. And there I go. Yeah, I will definitely be back, and I will show you the creation of my little game cases. Hello. In this episode, I want to give major praise to the gaming industry. Primarily because it's really fun. It's very fun. I have a huge spot in my heart for video games. So this little episode I want to dedicate to the gaming industry, really. So here we go. Today I actually got a pretty creative idea in my head that I think is going to look really good. So earlier today I did a very, very short video of basically doing something creative with the gaming cases. So, which I will tag on to this video when I'm done editing. All I did was take a ribbon, regular ordinary ribbon, tied a little knot into it, and then simply put it in the middle at the top, closed it completely, and gave it a nice little pull. And then now I can actually go ahead and take a thumbtack or, you know, any kind of, and just push it through and pin it to the ceiling or even the wall. The ceiling, I think, would look pretty cool, because then it can kind of give it that, you know, free spin, basically. And I figured, why the hell not? That looks really fucking cool. So, did that. I recently bought, yesterday, Friday, when I came home, or when I got off from work yesterday afternoon, I placed an order on bestbuy.com for these two beauties. I never played Zelda ever in my life, and I don't know why. I just never really got into the series, but I saw the gameplay of this. A friend of mine even, you know, was encouraging me to get it, and I did. And I played it for the first time last night, and I'm in awe. I fell head over heels for it. The look and feel of the game is just, so far from what I've played, is extremely good. I really, really love it. So, there's that. And then, of course, Donkey Kong. You know, as I mentioned earlier, I think in the other video, that I've always been a Donkey Kong Country fan. So, huge fan. And as you can see, you know, since I moved down here in the basement, and, you know, room is a little, you know, there's a space issue in New York City, period. So I have a tote of all my gaming cartridges and cases and everything. And I said, what the hell am I going to do with these? I don't really want to throw them out. You know, I don't necessarily want them to sit around and collect dust. And I kind of got this idea. I said to myself, well, let me throw it up somewhere for display for when people come over, or even myself, really, to look and see, you know, it just hanging, you know, and you know, free spin, or whatever you want to call it, if they're, you know, the AC's on, or not necessarily the AC, but, you know, just a draft or something. I thought that, you know, would be really, really cool. So I ended up buying the Switch 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, and I fell in love with it. I think it's the greatest thing since Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, in my opinion. Absolutely head over heels for it, and I'm just in complete awe. And actually, right now, you can actually see that I'm playing Zelda right now. So, got a little bit of a glare there, but you can see. And I'm very proud of this game, Zelda. I'm very proud of the Nintendo Switch, period. I got the Switch a long time ago, 2 years ago. Primarily because at the time, I only had one working wall socket. And I thought it was pretty cool that Nintendo released something that could be hooked up to a TV, or it can be turned into a portable gaming device, dedicated gaming device. And you can even take off the controllers and use it how you want to use it. You can use it with just one Joy-Con. You can have it like I have it, which is the way I like it. I like having an actual something I can actually grip a hold of and really play and you know, kick ass that way. And you know, if I don't have that much room or whatever, you know, I can just simply attach the Joy-Cons onto the sides and play that way. And I fell fucking head over heels for this thing. The more I use it, the more I just absolutely fell in love with it. So, thank you, Nintendo. Thank you so much. Today, actually, I even was just finished not too long ago, earlier today, putting together somewhat a little bit of my gaming consoles here on the TV stand that I'm going to be showing you here in a very few seconds. And it's a little cluttered right now. It kind of looks a little cluttered to me, but I kind of just threw all my gaming systems on it. And for the very first time, I have all my gaming systems, handhelds and stationary, right there in one central location, which I think is pretty cool. It's sort of like having the whole family come together again. And that's the way I really truly see the gaming industry, as just one great big family. I don't gaming discriminate. Again, I've always loved gaming, video games. It's helped me through a lot of dark times in my childhood. So, again, I much love and thanks to the video game industry, period. So, I will always have a spot in my heart. I'll probably be 67 years old, still playing video games and cussing at the TV screen and the characters and everything, and just getting so upset or whatever, you know, blood pressure going up and everything. But hopefully nothing bad will happen, but I'll still be that grandpa, that old fart, kicking ass at video games and everything, you know, why not? I believe video games don't have an age cutoff or anything like that, you know. So, let me show you my gaming systems that I'm very, very proud of. I'm going to show that real quick, and I will, yeah, let me get to that instead of continuously saying that I'm going to show you the games. So yeah, here are my video games that I'm very, very happy with. Got my PlayStation 2, the Switch dock, Game Boy Color, got some Spyro right here, GameCube that a friend Sophie gave me, Game Boy SP, though I'm not quite sure what the SP stood for. Got Marilyn Manson here, thanks to a friend named Mike, who I went to middle school and high school with. Donkey Kong Country 2, fucking love that game. Beavis over here, another Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, my PS4, PS3, the Corn Doll, the Voodoo Doll, which I absolutely adore, my Nintendo 3DS XL, PS Vita, and of course my Nintendo 64 with Mario 64. And can't forget the guitar. So there you have it. so far all my gaming systems there that I'm really truly proud of, and I absolutely love it. Um, got some PS4 games here, Medieval, which I'm so glad they remade for the PS4. Soul Reaver, I wish they would come back out with, even do a remaster, um, which is really a really fun game, tremendous amount of memories. Uh, Sony, thank you so much for bringing back out the Medieval. I mean, I've got so many games: The Last of Us, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, Tomb Raider, which is plays a huge role in my life. Because, I mean, 96 was when Tomb Raider first came out. Played it, absolutely loved it. Huge fan of Tomb Raider, Twisted Metal. Actually, in fact, I didn't play Tomb Raider when it first came out. I actually got it. A friend no, actually, I played a demo of 2000. I played a demo of Tomb Raider 4: The Last Revelation for PlayStation, for the first PlayStation, and I fell in love with it. So then one of my sister's boyfriend at the time worked for GameStop, I think. Yeah, GameStop. And he got me a copy of Tomb Raider 3. Played that, absolutely fell in love with it. And became a huge Tomb Raider fan after that. So, 20 years celebration, hell yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5, I still have video games that are in their wrappers. I don't know if you can see that, but it's still in their wrappers. So, Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a digital download, played it for the first time last year. So far, excellent storyline. I'm glad to see that they're coming out with a part 2. God of War, digital download for the PS4. Fucking love it. However, I can't stand the axe. I don't know what it is. I can't stand the axe. The Blades of Chaos suits Kratos. And that's Kratos. That's Kratos' signature weapon right there, the Blades of Chaos. The axe, I had a problem with. I'm sorry, I still do. I can't stand the axe. It just doesn't fit him. I'm sorry, it does not fit him. Sony, I'm so mad at you. Or maybe not Sony. I'm sorry, not Sony. Whoever, Santa Monica Studios. It's beautiful storyline. But the axe, I had just a little bit of a problem with, and this is not Kratos. This is not Kratos' weapon. The Blades of fucking Chaos is he's a monster. You don't fuck with Kratos when he has, or at all, period, but especially when he has his Blades of Chaos. End of discussion. The Blades of Chaos, this axe is like, to me, I feel like it's a Fisher-Price toy. Come on. I'm sorry, I rant though. I'm ranting now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put these things up and do another little separate video, just a quick, small video or something of these, and go from there and kind of, get your guys' opinion or advice or whatever, and just go from there. I'm probably forgetting something. Oh yeah, actually I am forgetting something. I missed a gaming system over there, which the one with the Donkey Kong Country 2 sitting in is supposed to be a Super Nintendo and a regular Nintendo. I don't know if you guys caught that. However, my PlayStation 1 and my Super Nintendo got ruined upon moving one day back in 2003. My parents moved everything into an uncontrolled environment storage unit, and we had to throw out a lot of shit because a lot of it got ruined from rainwater. Rats broke into it and made their homes, fecal matter. And sadly, my books, a lot of my books, actually all my books were, a great portion of my books were ruined from the water. The books, the pages were all warped and stained and yeah, mold growing on it. And very, very painfully, my PS1 and my Super Nintendo were one of the things that did not make it out of that situation alive. And it burned the fuck out of me. It still does thinking about it. That's why I tried leaving that out, but it really burned the hell out of me. And it really killed me as a kid. Still does as a 34-year-old man. Yeah. I really, really, really upset about that. I do plan on getting a maybe like on eBay or Amazon, maybe buy a pre-owned Super Nintendo or and regular Nintendo and PS1 finally, hopefully in the near future. So yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's not the original thing, and I'm not too really I feel like it's just there, but it actually does serve its purpose very well. I've played my Super Nintendo on it, or Super Nintendo games, and my regular Nintendo games on it. So it's a really good substitute, and I have to honestly say it kind of became part of my video game family. So I just kind of kept it and was, okay, it does its job, and kind of felt like, okay, for the time being, not that I'm going to throw it out or anything if I do get it. But it's just kind of there, and I shamefully, kind of torn about, whether or not I should have pointed that out, or I don't know. I just kind of felt like it was a little unauthentic. So I was kind of hoping you guys missed that and just looked at the video game. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my little video game journey that I've had throughout my life. And I hope to see it grow more. Metal Jesus Rocks I believe is a YouTube channel that I follow on YouTube, and this dude's gaming room is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Metal Jesus Rocks, I think, is his name. Something like that. I'm sure you type it in, it'll come up. But his gaming room is just games galore, rare. Games that, if I remember correctly, games that you don't see here in the United States, but overseas. Games galore. And it's insane. His room kind of inspired me to really put together my little gaming system. So definitely major praise and love to Metal Jesus Rocks YouTube channel. So there we go. Give me a thumbs up, send a comment to me, tell me, give me advice on what I should do with the gaming systems. Give me your opinions, thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever you want to do. And just let me know what's up, Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me. Yeah, definitely. Here I go. Bam. Stay cool. So here you have it. All my little Nintendo Switch game cases that I'm very, very proud of. Oh yeah, by the way, I shaved my head.